Welcome to Privileges and Elections. It's Friday, and I'm ready to get to work and get moving on our business and get home for the weekend. Yes. All right. Let's start with attendance this morning. All right. Let's close the roll. I want to thank all the subcommittees for their great work, and thank the staff also. I know that you all are juggling a lot. If folks have amendments to bills that they're working on, please get those in or be prepared ahead of time. The attorneys are working in so many different committees, and we have a lot of work to get done in a short period of time. So please be ready with your bills, not just in this committee, but in all of your committees. Be prepared and get your amendments in quickly so that we can move forward in a fast manner. Okay, let's start with their subcommittee reports. Chairman Head with subcommittee report number 1. Are you ready?
I am. Thank you,
you,
Madam Chair. Subcommittee met on Tuesday, and we've got 2 bills to report for you this morning. First one is your bill, House Bill 185. This bill would repeal the provision that would permit any person who's qualified to register to vote right up to Election Day. And would also limit the people that are entitled to register to vote after the close of registration records to members of uniformed service of the United States who is on active duty, or any person temporarily residing outside of the United States, or spouses living with those people. The subcommittee recommended reporting 6-4, and I would so move.
Second.
All right, let's get ready to vote on House Bill 185. And that moves forward. Has everyone voted? With a vote of 11-6, we can close the roll. Chairman Head.
And Madam Chair, we also bring to you this morning House Bill 544, patroned by Delegate Batten. This is a voter identification bill that would make photo ID an option for any voter who wanted to. They could notify the registrar that they wanted to make certain that when they voted that their ID was requested. It becomes a permissive rather than a required provision, and the subcommittee recommended reporting 6-4, and I would so move.
Second.
Okay, let's open the roll for House Bill 544. Delegate Waxman.
Hold your mouth just right.
Okay, that reports 12-6, and close the roll.
And that completes our report, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Delegate Head, Subcommittee 1. Delegate O'Quinn with Subcommittee 2.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Subcommittee number 2 met and recommended for reporting 5 bills, and I'll go through them in numerical order. First bill up is House Bill 86 from Delegate Anderson. It requires the Department of Elections to provide an interface to the campaign finance database that allows users to search and sort information by individual candidates. It also would provide user tools for manipulating and exporting that data. This bill has a delayed effective date of July 1, 2023. It also has a fiscal impact statement, and thus the subcommittee recommended reporting 8-0 and referring to appropriations, and I so move.
Okay. sorry? Go ahead. Delegate Van Valkenburg.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a quick question for Delegate O'Quinn. Madam Chair, Delegate O'Quinn, is this like a government VPAP?
Madam Chairman, I think that's exactly what it's designed to be. Essentially, it would have most of the searchable and sortable functions that VPAP has. However, it would be operated, maintained, updated by the Department of Elections.
Delegate Krizek.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I was going to ask essentially the same thing. So does this have a fiscal impact?
Madam Chairman, it does, and if we report it, it has to go to appropriations.
Madam Chair, I have a question.
Okay, Delegate Reed, I think Delegate Krizek, I think Chairman O'Quinn actually said that in his summary, that it had a fiscal impact, and we were reporting it to appropriations.
Thank you.
Delegate
Thank you,
Reed.
Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So if I understand this right, then basically what we're doing is we're creating a government version of something that is currently done by a private entity. So the patron is in favor of actually creating the government to do something that is currently effectively being done by a private group.
Madam Chairman, the discussion in subcommittee was that the bill patron feels like that given the public nature of campaign finance, et cetera, that this particular function should not be operated by a nonprofit and rather should be owned and operated by the Department of Elections.
Madam Chair, follow up.
Okay. Delegate Reed, I would say that these were thoroughly debated in the subcommittee. So if you had questions, I wish you would have gone to the patron. Right now, we're ready to vote. House Bill 86 is before us. We pull up the...
Madam Chairman, so the subcommittee recommended reporting 8-0 and referring to appropriations, and I renew my motion.
Second.
Okay, that reports 17-0. Chairman O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. The second bill we had was House Bill 125 from Delegate Davis, which provides that sponsors violating political campaign advertisement disclosure laws with advertisements or telephone calls that expressly advocate against a clearly identified candidate shall be subject to a civil penalty of $10,000. This bill did not change any definitions. We saw several bills that attempted to change definitions. This one did not. It simply raised the fine, and I believe the current fine is $1,000, and it raised it to $10,000. The House Subcommittee recommended reporting 8-0, and I so move.
Okay, House Bill 125 is ready to be voted on. And reports out 18-0, and we'll close the roll. Chairman O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. The third bill we had was House Bill 205 from Delegate Waxman. There was an amendment that was adopted or recommended for adoption in subcommittee. The bill patron no longer wishes to proceed with that amendment, and rather than us hash that out here in full, I would like to move that we re-refer House Bill 205 back to Privileges and Elections Subcommittee number 2.
All those in favor of referring that back to House Bill 205, just respond by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. We're referring House Bill 205 back to Subcommittee number 2. Chair O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. The fourth bill we have is House Bill 492 from Delegate Bulova, which requires that campaign treasurers retain certain records that may be used in reviews of campaign committee accounts. This bill also authorizes the Department of Elections the authority and duty to conduct reviews of a percentage of campaign committees and report those results on their website and to the Governor and General Assembly. The House Subcommittee recommended reporting and referring to appropriations 8-0, and I so move.
House Bill 492 is up for a vote. All those in favor? Oh, excuse me. Let's bring it up for a vote. Okay, close the roll. Chair O'Quinn.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. The final bill that we had in subcommittee was House Bill 500, also from Delegate Bulova, which broadens the scope of campaign advertisement disclosure requirements to cover electioneering communications as defined within the bill. It also defines the purchase of electioneering communications as a form of independent expenditure required to be reported to the Department of Elections. Madam Chairman, the House Subcommittee recommended reporting 7-1. However, I was the no vote, so I will leave that motion to another member.
Okay. House Bill 500 is up for a vote.
What's the motion?
Goodness, now I can't vote. House Bill 500 fails to report 12-6.
Madam Chairman, that completes my subcommittee report.